March 24th, 2024. Anybody has any questions? Or any time questions? We were just a little afraid to come out today. I think too many people will come today. But they're afraid. You have your car right here?
Near Gopi. That Gopi.
You drive all across.
And it's very little road and difficult.
Awesome.
Gutter is also there. So,
Awesome. So any questions?
did Pulinda woman got association of Krishna?
What?
Did Pulinda woman got association of Krishna later?
When the women get association with Krishna. What do you mean by association? And the fullest meaning of Sangha is to have physical union with someone. It's called prasanga. Or it's called samprayog. Samprayog means union of two different people. So there's no description of the Pulinda women having any intimate bodily contact with Krishna. But they did seva to Krishna. They heard about Krishna. They sang Krishna's names. They had regular darshan of Krishna. So that's the way of associating also. They're lucky they're part of Krishna's Leela. They're directly in contact with his body. The commentators were saying that the kumkum from Krishna's feet is not different from his body. So so they understood that. They had, although they were simple, because they were devotees, they had knowledge of the truth. The bhakti gives knowledge of the highest truth. So even jungle women, because of bhakti, could understand the highest truth is Krishna. They can understand the oneness of Nam, Gun, Lila, and Tadiyanam, things connected with Krishna, also Krishna, and equally worshipable as Krishna. And the acharyas were saying when they saw Krishna from a distance, they felt separation from him, and they wanted to smell his body, so they rubbed the kumkum from Radharani's feet that fell, and from Radharani's breast that fell off Krishna's feet. They rubbed it on their faces, so because their nose is a part of your face, so they could smell the body of Krishna, feet of Krishna, and mix that kumkum. And and Krishna, of course, how he got that kumkum, because he was having intimate association with Radharani, embracing Radharani, kissing, etc. So to have some experience of that, the Pulinda women rubbed the kumkum on their breasts, so they got the experience of being embraced by Krishna. So the acharyas are saying Krishna manifested to them in that way. So you're just getting messages. Ding, ding, ding. Good. Turn your phone on silent or something. You get messages every 5 seconds. So Sharon's trying to call you. He's sending messages to your heart. Could be. You come to let me know with him. Communicate with him. So the Pulinda women, they certainly had a lot more association with Krishna than we had. So they're worthy to be prayed to, that we can pray to them. They're doing such intimate service for Krishna. They're collecting the musk from the forest. They're collecting sandalwood trees from the forest. They engage in making fragrant oils also. So that musk goes on Radharani's chin. Radharani kisses Radharani's chin and eats the musk from her chin. For the women are intimate part of Krishna's, integral part of Krishna's intimate Leela. They collect the kumkum, they prepare the kumkum, they make the kajal, they do many things. Especially, and also Sakhis make kajal, Manjaris make kajal. You ever make kajal? You know how to make kajal? You made it? I once stayed in an Ayurvedic doctor's house in Lucknow, and he told me he used to wear kajal. And some North Indian men, they wear kajal. Mascara around their eyes, black around the eyes. So he showed me he got some ghee, he got a clay cup with ghee lamp in it. He put another clay cup on some sticks, made a roof like an umbrella, like a roof. So the smoke would rise above the burning ghee and collect inside that clay roof, that clay umbrella. Then all overnight he would just leave it there. Next morning there was a lot of greasy black smoke there, and that's kajal. You got it? Very easy to make. And then he said, try it. So I said, I don't think it's going to look too good. So he put it on my eyes. It looked a little different. Looks, looks a little different. I didn't think I was being too fashionable, so I washed it off. Anyway. So plenty of women have their role to play. Oh, Krishna Das. I don't believe it.
Mahanidhi Swami, Babaji Maharaj.
Jaya Jaya Vishwasi, Jaya Dhanavad. Jaya Dhanavad.
Gaudiya Vaisnava.
Krishna Das.
Good to see you, Maharaj.
Nice to
Hare
see you.
Krishna,
Thank
Hare
you.
Baba,
Thank
Hare
you so
Baba.
much. Jaya Radha.
Jaya.
Nice. You came to Vrindavan.
Yeah, for a long time.
How long are you staying?
I stay in Gaudiya's room, in the Prabhupada Seva Ashram, in the Navin Kishore Mandir.
Where is that? I don't know where it is. I never heard of it.
100 meters away from the Kund, the Navin Kishore Mandir. Ekanti Prabhu is staying there from Italy also.
Oh,
and
now
from New
he's sure.
Zealand. And because
Radha Kunda.
Huh?
Hey, Radha Kunda.
By the mercy of Gaurapad, I can stay in his room because he is staying in another house that was more or less given to him by the Jiva Institute to take care of.
That's
So when I told him, wow, Vrindavan is so crowded and I can't stay here any longer, he said, come and stay in my room in Radha Kunda. So I arrived on the 8th of March in India.
Nice.
And I stayed only 5 days in Vrindavan. I had a room there, in the Vaishnavi Shaktipit Mandir. And I came there after 4 years, and the whole room was destroyed. The whole temple was sold and demolished, and they made a huge guest house now.
Sure.
Like they do all around the Krishna Balaram Mandir, all new air-conditioned guest houses with rooms of 2,000-3,000 rupees per
Wow.
night, like that.
Things are changing.
Things are changing, but coming here in Radha Kunda, not much has changed. Only I couldn't find your place really, because I was going to the water tank and I think, what happened here? I don't recognize it. They're making a new colony or something.
Yeah, I think a lot of building going on here also.
But you're still here and you're doing well, I see. Huh?
I don't know what I'm doing, but
Devotees are coming
yes,
every Sunday.
These guys are paid though. They're making money on the weekends.
And
The moonlighting. They have a regular job Monday through Friday. I pay them to be audience to attend the broadcast.
I mean, yeah, this new technology, every they observe you from every corner nowadays. Even, you must be really careful. It is said also that a sadhu, or especially a sannyasi, he must live as if in a glass house.
Yeah, I know
So that he knows that not only the super soul, but now also everyone in the material world is watching you and trying to criticize you.
living in a glass house with no clothes on. I'll make an edit of that. One thing is the secret of the glass house, well, you can see everything. So now with the internet, everybody sees everything.
Yeah.
There's no secrets.
No.
Anyway, okay. So this format is questions and answers. One person asks a question about to the Plinda women, which means the jungle women, the aboriginal women in the forest called Plindas, do they have an intimate relationship with Krishna? And the answer, of course, is no. But they do some seva. They collect musk and sandalwood and do different sevas for Krishna Radharani. And they have some contact with seeing them and hearing about them. Because he said, do they have any association? I said, there's certain ways to get association. By hearing, by touching, by remembering, by chanting the glories. So they have some connection also. That's where we're at now. Do you have any questions yourself? You have any questions? Do I ask?
Yeah, I don't know what, let's say, what the subjects are that you have been discussing, or is it just spontaneous, whatever comes up in the mind, I don't want to interfere in.
No, there's no particular set format. It's just anything about Krishna, Radharani, Gopis, holy name, Dham, Vaishnava behavior, anything like that. Guru Tattva, Nam Tattva.
Yeah, of course, in Vrindavan and especially in Radha Kunda, let's say the layers are very thin. The layers of false ego are detected very easily here, and but also the layers of Krishna consciousness are visible here almost, even to the conditioned souls like myself. And I met at the Anand Bazaar where I'm taking prasadam now, and I met an interesting devotee, Jaya Krishna, who is also supposed to come, and he told me that place,
Is he a Bengali person?
No, he's from America, from Chicago.
Oh.
And he lives since 14 years in India.
Oh.
And is
I know the name.
And he has a Babaji guru here, apparently. I just met him like 2 days ago. And I told, and I was talking about you that, oh yeah, I know Mahanidhi Swami here from the times when I was serving in Prabhupada's rooms at Radha Damodar. When Mahanidhi Swami is still there. Oh yeah, he is giving a class every Sunday afternoon. Are you going there? I said, yeah. If he's still doing that, then I will go there. So I'm surprised that he is not there. But he told me that place, it is on the Parikram mark in the direction of Kusum Sarovar, and it is called Anand Bazaar, and there are some ISKCON devotees or Prabhupada disciples. They have arranged prasadam seva there for the devotees and for the devotees that are on Parikram. And he said this place is very special because this is the place where Radha and Krishna are taking prasadam, and where Srila Prabhupada is taking prasadam in the spiritual world. So,
okay.
So, and then Narada Muni is coming also to take prasadam.
Good
It is very
association.
special too. And my question then is, did you know about that place?
No, I didn't get invited for prasadam. I could add my name to the list.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know about the place. I think we're some here.
So yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what to say.
Anyway, I thought, oh, that
It's nice to hear about all those great personalities like Narada Muni and Srila Prabhupada and Ananta and Radharani and Krishna. Anyway, they're always doing something everywhere in the Holy Dham, so we don't have any problem with that. You know,
yeah.
you know, because if I haven't read it or haven't heard it, doesn't mean it doesn't exist. There's so much that exists I haven't read or haven't heard, and so much will continue to exist in the future which I'll never hear about or never see. Little bit I know, I work with that, and I respect everything else.
Yeah, you are very knowledgeable about everything in Braj. You know, you
I don't know
you
so
have
much.
given us so much information about Vrindavan and about the holy places here. That
That's
very
beyond me,
beginning,
that one.
you have, you know, treated us very nicely, spiritually speaking, with Krishna conscious realizations. And even when you came from Radha
This
Kunda,
person, Krishnadas, was a priest, so he knows how to charm people. He's a very pure soul, and for many years he went to that seminary or whatever to train, become a priest, and became a priest, and he was teaching about God and loving God. Then he got interested in Krishna Bhakti, which is further expansion of his original Christianity, and his further expansion. He lived about 15, 18 years, maybe 20 years in Vrindavan, had a house in Madan colony. So he's an old Brijvasi person. He's a Dutch person, I believe so. Like a Waitadas, they're very smart guys. So he's a very intelligent person. He's very humble because he's a real spiritual person. He understands the greatness of God. And the goal of life is to love God. Very, very good devotee. Usually we have more people here. These are just in-house people, you know, paid ones. Paid audience. Usually we have some unpaid guests, and they bring the questions. These guys are just paid to be here. I have to give extra money to ask questions. I pay a minimum rate. Okay, going on.
It is said that Lord Chaitanya came to try to understand what Krishna feels, what Radharani feels when she loves Krishna. And he came 500 years ago. So the question is why he didn't come before? Why he waited for so long time to try to understand? Why Krishna waited so long to try to understand what is Radharani's love?
The question is asked when they describe the different internal and external reasons for the appearance of Lord Chaitanya. And Chaitanya Charitamrita, Krishnadas Kaviraj explains that Krishna was thinking that I would like to understand that the happiness Radharani gains by serving me, and what is the nature of her love, the greatness of her love, Radha Pranaya Mahima, the greatness of Radharani's Pranaya, and what does it mean to be my devotee, and what does it mean to serve me. So the question asks, why did Krishna wait so long? You know, he waited so long, 4,500 years, because Krishna had a desire. But it's not exactly like that. You're looking at the time factor from your viewpoint, but it's not told when he had that desire. Maybe he had a desire 500 years ago. But it's not told in any Shastra that when Krishna left the planet, at that time he was thinking, Radharani's so great, and I want to be Radharani, I want to be Radharani's Bob. And it's not told, it's just said, Krishnadas Kaviraj describes the thinking of Krishna in Adi Leela chapter 4, or chapter 1, or verse Radha Krishna Pranay Mahima. He describes Krishna, one day Krishna was thinking, he's not saying when. So apparently he thought it, and then his thought became manifest in the avatar. Because you can also ask the question, who comes first, Lord Chaitanya or Lord Krishna? Because they're eternal. Eternal means no beginning. So something's eternal has no beginning, no end. That's the meaning of eternal. So Lord Chaitanya avatar is eternally existing in the material world, and Krishna is eternally existing in the spiritual world and the material world. And so they're both eternal aspects of Bhagavan. So it's just to try to explain Krishna was thinking, but there's ultimately everything is causeless. It just happens. But Krishna's Maharaj tries to explain Krishna's thinking, so then he came. He's always here. There's that verse is there in Gita, how Krishna appears. What is that verse again? No, Krishna appears in the 4th chapter. Krishna just appears, Krishna's already here, he just manifests to someone.
Janma karma chane divyam.
No, not that one. Ajopi.
Ajopi san avyayatma bhutanam ishvaropi san prakritim swam abhishtaya sambhavam atmamayaya.
Yeah, this is the verse. What's the translation?
Although I am unborn
in other words, the verse in Gita says Krishna manifests. Because sometimes they say Krishna descends to this world. The avatar means one that comes down. But he doesn't really come down, he's already here, he comes down to our senses. He becomes manifest to our senses. He's right here. Some people can see him, some people can't. If you have praying, you can see him. So he comes down. Oh, he comes like a rocket ship coming down from the moon or something. He's already here. I heard Sadhana explain this also. And this verse is there in Gita. What verse is that? Look up here. I think it's in there. It's a popular verse. It says he manifests by his Advabhaya. I manifest by my own energy. Fourth chapter Gita, verse 6. Ajopi san aviyatma bhutanami shropi san prakritim swam adhishtaya sambhavam yatma maya. He said, although I am unborn, my transcendental body never deteriorates. Although I am controlling all living entities, I still appear in every millennium my original transcendental form. That's an interesting translation. But the Sanskrit doesn't explain all this millennium, all these things. It says, Sambhavami Atmamaya. Sambhavami means I manifest. I become manifest by my Atmamaya. So my form is transcendental and it's ever existing, and I manifest when I want to show myself, or someone becomes qualified and desirous of having my darshan. So, what was the point? I got lost me.
appearance by Lord Chaitanya.
Yeah, so Lord Chaitanya appearance, it happens automatically. The reason is he wants to, if you want a reason, but what's the reason? It's just Krishna's Leela. And it's Nitya. So it's not, it happens this day. It appeared to this world, most recent time, 1486. Lord Chaitanya appeared. Krishna appears, Lord Chaitanya. But he can appear any day. You can see him today. If you have the prema, if you have the Bob. So there's no answer that why he waits so long. He's always here. He's always tasting Radharani's love and happiness. Because that form is eternal. these things, eternality is a little hard to understand because our brains work in terms of cause and effect, beginning, cause, and so when you explain there's no cause, creation is eternal, material energy is eternal, it's manifest and unmanifest. Christianity talk about creation, destruction. So we have, in Sanskrit, we have the word Srishti and Pralaya. What Srishti means, the word Srishti in Sanskrit means manifest, it means emitting, E-M-I-T, emitting. And Pralaya means unmanifest. So it's not that it's not, everything's existing. It's in the body of Vishnu and manifest from the body of Vishnu, then it's withdrawn the body of Vishnu, but doesn't cease to exist. It's a little hard to concentrate here, but this is Vrindavan, the challenges of Vrindavan. So, what other question? Any question on that?
Yes, we have
You have that question?
Yes.
Okay, that's a question.
Why did Mahaprabhu choose Jagannath Puri to not Puri's pastimes?
Why did Mahaprabhu choose Jagannath Puri to manifest his pastimes?
Why
did he choose that place?
what is the question?
Why did Mahaprabhu choose Jagannath Puri to manifest his past?
Right, Sham. Question is asked, why did Chaitanya Mahaprabhu choose to live in Jagannath Puri? After he took sannyas, he met his mother in Shantipur, the Vaitacharya's house. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu asked his mother, how can I please you? Because it's very important for the son and daughter to please the mother. Because the mother is described in Vedic Shastra as the Adi Guru. She's the first guru of the boy or girl. She's the teaches everything. So Shachimata lost her husband when the elder brother of Nimai Pandit left home, took sannyas. His name is Shankaranya or something like that. His name is Shankaranya. No, it was Vishru. Vishru is older brother.
Vishwambara. Oh.
Vishwambara's older brother is Vishru. He left the house with some sannyasi, Shankaranya or something. And when he left the house, then like Dasara, Jagannath Mishra left his body. So Shachimata lost her husband. And then she had one son, she lost her son, her oldest son, and now Lord Chaitanya is taking sannyas. So she has no one. She lost her husband and lost both her children. So she was quite unhappy. So Lord Chaitanya asked his mother, Vishwamara asked his mother, what can I do to make you happy? She said, can you stay somewhere nearby? Can you stay somewhere? I know you can't stay in Navadvip because your wife Vishnupriya is here, but can you stay somewhere nearby where we can get news about you? Because regularly people from Navadvip are always going to Jagannath Puri for Rath Yatra. Bengal and Orissa are very tightly connected. People always take vacations from Calcutta. They go to Jagannath Puri and they have beach houses there. Many people in Calcutta have houses in Puri. So it's a vacation spot for Bengalis. You know, they like to go there. So you get news right away. Lord said, I'm sorry, to please your mother, I'll stay there. So they answer why he stayed there, to please his mother. This is described in Chaitanya Bhagavat, which you haven't read yet, you're a new devotee. But you read Chaitanya Bhava, you can read this whole description there. But it's nice, it's because Lord Chaitanya, although he's called Prema Avatar, he's also Maryada Avatar. Maryada Avatar is, of course, generally thought of as being Ramachandra, Baba Ramachandra. Maryada means behavior and conduct. And in Atulita, Chaitanya Charitamrita, there's some verses describing Maryada where Lord Chaitanya he becomes angry if someone doesn't follow the proper Vaishnava etiquette. It says Maryada Langana, Manakrode. His mind, Lord Chaitanya becomes angry in his mind, he becomes Kroda, becomes angry in his mind if he sees Vaishnavas misbehaving, not following proper etiquette. Juniors aren't respecting seniors, or there's wrong behavior. So Lord Chaitanya himself was such a strict follower of behavior. So you can look at Lord Chaitanya also as a Maryada Avatar. Behavior is very strict. He would stay up all night with Ramananda Roy speaking Hari Katha. But when it came to take meals, he wouldn't take any meals from Ramananda Roy. A break, because he followed a strict niyam. As a sannyasi Brahmin, he only took food from the hand of a Brahmin or from some temple. Sometimes he took from different temples when he was traveling throughout India, which is of course cooked by Brahmins. So you see many examples of how he followed Maryada. When he took sannyas, he gave up his Brahmin thread. Because when you take this Advaitin sannyas, you give up your Sika, you give up your Brahmin thread. So he gave up his Brahmin thread, he gave up his Sika. He gave up neck beads. You don't have any signs of a Vaishnava. You see paintings of Lord Chaitanya with neck beads and java beads, and that's not the way it was. He's called Dasanami sannyas. The Advaitin sannyas, there's 10 names of sannyas. One name is Chaitanya, one name is Puri. These are names of Mayavad, Advaitin sannyasis. So he took sannyas, he gave up his shika, he gave up his neck beads, something neck beads, he even had any, he gave up his Brahmin thread. But you see old paintings from Orissa or Bengal, all ours. There was one painting that was commissioned by King Prataparudra. It was a famous painting of Lord Chaitanya. He has no sika, no neck beads, and no java beads. You see pictures done by Indian artists, Lord Chaitanya with java bag in his head. Java. He's tilak. It's not like that. But sometimes they say he didn't wear tilak either. But it's told in Chaitanya Charitamrita, I don't know if he wore all the time, but when he came to Radha Kunda, he made tilak from Radha Kunda mud. That's described in Madhya Lila Chaitanya Charitamrita, chapters 17 and 18, describes his visit to Radha Kunda. So he came and took the black mud from Radha Kunda, made black tilak on his forehead. Urja Pandra, Vaishnava tilak. But generally, the sannyasis don't wear tilak. So that's the Puri thing. His mother never went to Puri, but she got news regularly from Puri. Jagannatha Pandit was sent once to Mayapur to give news. Once Mother Sachi was cooking for Nimai Pandit. He was living in Puri. And when she was meditating, Nimai's eating her food, she saw Nimai sit down in front of the altar and eat her food. When Lord Chaitanya sent Jagannatha Pandit, he said, tell Mother Sachi that shak she made on Wednesday night was really good. So when Jagannath Pandit went there, he said, you know, about a week ago, you made some Spanish sabji. There's 25 kinds of shak in Bengal. There's Brahmi shak, there's purple shak, and green shak, and yellow shak. And there's shak made from Brahmi leaves, all kinds of different Spanish preparations. Brahmi for the brain, you know, Brahmi. They make from Brahmi leaves, they make a sabji. So Lord Chaitanya told that, and because Mother Sati was wondering, is he really, because she saw him, she had darshan of her son was eating at lunch that she cooked. So Chaitanya confirmed, yeah, I was really there. I went from before I came to now I'm eating from your hand. So she felt with a great relief. Jagannath Pandit came about that news. It's interesting, Chaitanya Bhagavat, I want to say something funny. The Vrindavan Thakur says anyone who remembers or anyone chants the name AI in Bengali means mother. You say I, you say I, you get love of Krishna, you get Krishna prema. Vrindavan Thakur says this in Chaitanya Bhagavat. So nowadays, everybody's talking about AI, artificial intelligence, AI, oh, AI art. I don't like AI, I like AI art. You know, people have different opinions about everything. So everybody has their opinion about AI now. Robots and AI. I think it's good. AI. It's a trick to get the world to get Krishna prema. I means Mother Sachi. Just like someone, a long time ago, there was something called tsunami or something. There's some tidal wave and many people got wiped out in Indonesia or Polynesia or something. Big typhoon and tidal wave. So I didn't know much about the news. We don't follow the news too much. So some people came from Delhi and said, what do you think about tsunami? I said, it's very good. I thought they were saying tsunami. Tsunami is a good name. Nami Namano. Nami Namano means a good name. The good name means Krishna Nam. So they said, what do you think about tsunami? I said, it's very good. And what, you're cruel. You know, thousands of people got drowned by tidal wave. What are you talking about? Tsunami is you know, a hurricane, typhoon. I didn't know. So AI is tsunami, you know. Tsunami. My friend, do you have any questions? You're a very smart guy.
No, your story about Chaitanya not talking to Ramananda Ray, but not eating with him, reminded me of the Leela when Krishna wouldn't take food from himself. When he dresses up as a brahmachari to do puja, right? And then Subal comes and says, Krishna Balaram wants to offer you food. He goes, no, I don't eat with them, right? I'm eating it, you know, I can't eat
not in Muki's house.
Right. I can't eat with them because I'm Brahmin, right? So Krishna refused food from himself. I thought that was wonderful.
Oh, that's really good. That's a nice observation. So one devotee who's deep into the Shastra and deep into Asakala Lila, he mentioned a nice comment. He said he talked about Lord Chaitanya following Maryada, very careful about where he took food from and his behavior and everything. As we know from Chaitanya Bhagavat describes anew the behavior of Lord Chaitanya. So he said even Krishna doesn't take food from himself. When Krishna in Madhya Lila, Sriya Puja, Krishna disguised himself as a Brahmin, Vishnu Sharma. And then Mother Mangal's with him and they do They engage Radharani in worshipping Surya Dev, the Devata. They offer bogus sweets to Naivedya. And then Satyava says, why don't you take the sweets? And then Krishna says, no, I don't take any food from lower, lower class. I'm a Brahmin. I'm a strict Brahmin. You people are Abiras. You're like Vaishnavas. I can't take food offered by you guys. And then Subal comes in there in the middle of the Lila and says, hey Krishna, Madhamangal, you're invited to take prasadam with Krishna and Balaram. And Krishna, disguised as a Brahmin, says, no, those guys are low class. I'm going to take prasadam I'm going to eat prasadam with Nandi Mukhi. She's Madhamangal's brother. She's a Brahmini. She invited me for prasadam. So I can't take food for those Krishna Balaram. So he said, even Krishna refused to take prasadam from himself. He's so strictly observing Maryada. That's very nice. Humorous point. I didn't record that point. I thought it was on, but just blinking.
It's in your Bhabanar Sangra, so no problem.
Yeah.
It's in the Bhabanar Sangra, so no problem.
Okay. Yeah, you know that book better than I do.
I've read it so many times I couldn't stop reading. It's too wonderful.
Thank you.
Yeah.
One thing we're doing, you'll be the first one to get a copy free, is we're redoing the book and we're going to print it in hardbound.
Yes.
Hardbound edition.
Yeah.
We first printed hardbound, ran out, and reprinted 200 copies
Yeah. I
in
had the
paperback.
hardbound originally, but it had many type of graphical errors.
Yeah, it's really messed up, actually.
And this escalator.
Yeah, escalator's gone out. I remember you was.
Because I was in such a wonderful
Yeah, I know.
space,
Don't
and
do
this
it.
modern
Don't
conveyances
make
everywhere.
me go through it again.
It kicked me out of the league.
Yeah, I'm a big offender for that.
No.
But one thing I want to say, the reason I'm redoing it because I don't have any books left. And another reason, somebody gave a big donation, enough to print hardbound books, 1,000 copies. It's a generous person, so I told him I'm going to print a book with it. He was happy about that. But I'm putting it in present tense. Because generally all these Leela books are all put in past tense. Krishna was, Krishna were was. But this is
That's not true.
It's now.
Yeah.
So I'm making everything present tense. So it'll be more active and present, it's like happening now.
More real.
More real.
Yeah.
So you'll appreciate that.
Wow, this is cool.
And hopefully it'll be no title errors and stuff.
It deserves to be hardcover.
Yeah, definitely. I just printed that because I want to have the books I print in the paperback. It costs you 200 rupees for one copy to print paperback. So I'm printing 200 copies. It's costly. The hardbound is cheaper to print, but I print 1,000 copies. It costs 100 rupees maybe, I don't know. Something, 810 or something. Okay, that's in a couple months that'll be ready. Hey, where are you staying? You're staying
Malita Kunda. Malita Kunda.
Oh, right there.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
It's a roof.
Yeah, that's all you need. Yeah, that's all you need. Or be like St. Francis, the sky is my roof, the ground is my
Well, I'm
floor.
not that. I'm not, no. It's stone. That's another level. I'm not Digamber.
Yeah, the four walls for the directions.
Yeah, I only have 2 walls in the roof, so I'm halfway there. I like Malita Kunda a lot. It's very quiet most of the time.
Yeah, it's nice. The Winkidas lived over there for a while. Every time he came, he stayed there. I didn't record that either. The sound that we get from here again. Any questions? Hey, next question? Okay. Frederica.
I was referring to her.
He's from a friend from Italy, and she asked, can you please speak about the pastimes of Lord Chaitanya in Radha Kunda?
What's the question?
Pastimes of Lord Chaitanya in Radha Kunda.
What is she saying? What's the
Can you
question?
speak? Can you
Yeah,
speak?
there are pastimes. What do you want to know?
Yeah, she went some pastimes, to know some pastimes of Lord Chaitanya in Radha Kunda.
Question is asked, what are the pastimes of Lord Chaitanya and Radha Kunda? They're described in Madhya Chaitanya Charitamrita and maybe Bhakti Ratnakara, I don't think so. But definitely in Chaitanya Charitamrita, they're described in chapter 17, 18, Madhya Lila. And all it describes there is the most important pastime for all the conditioned souls like us. And the lady who's asking your question is that he discovered the location. He made it available. Because this year, when he came here, when Lord Chaitanya came here 500 years ago or so, this village was called Aritgram, A-R-I-T. It was originally called Aristasura Gram, but over time the name got corrupted from Aristasura to Arit, A-R-I-T. It was all fields. It was all chickpea fields and Geon and chickpea and all fields everywhere. And in the middle of one field, there was one water puddle, some little puddle of water. And Lord Chaitanya came and saw it in that puddle. He saw it, he could understand with transcendental vision that a little bit of water collected there was Vajranav Kund. Vajranav Kund was made by the great-grandson of Krishna, Vajranav. He was the king of this region, Mathura Mandal, after Krishna's disappearance. So he excavated, under the instruction of Sandhya Muni, he excavated Shamakund and built walls around it, and it was called Vajranav Kund. So Lord Chaitanya came into that field, and he discovered Vajranav Kund, which became Shamakund. And later, next to Shamakund is Radhakund. So Lord Chaitanya discovered Shamakund. You can say Radhakund and Shamakund. So the discovery of Radhakund and Shamakund is attributed to Lord Chaitanya, and that's the Leela that he had here. The other Leela he had, he went into ecstasy. He described he went into ecstasy when he discovered Radhakund and Shamakund, and he danced there. And he put on tilak from the mud of Radhakund. He put this black tilak on his sword, and he took some tilak with him. So that's all that's described there in Chaitanya Charitamrita. That's very important, Leela, because we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for that Leela. There's just see some village, Reed Gram or whatever.
But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu really preferred to stay in Vrindavan actually. He stayed 1 month in Vrindavan, and every day he was chanting, meditating on Radharani in Imli Tal, on the Imli tree.
What kind of tree? Imli.
Imli tree,
Yeah, tamarind.
So it seems that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu had preferred to stay in Vrindavan because most of the Leelas of Radha and Krishna had taken place there. You know?
Yeah, there's some debate about how long Lord Chaitanya stayed in Vrindavan. I wrote an article about it on my website because Lord Chaitanya, if you read chapter 17 and 18 clearly, you can cite different verses, which I did to make my article. So he left Vrindavan in time to reach. When he left Vrindavan to reach Kumbh Mela in time for Kumbh Mela, which is in Magh Mahina. And he left Puri for Vrindavan in Shravan Mahina. These kind of dates you can get from Chaitanya Charitamrita. So there's a period covers about 4 or 5 months there. So those 4 or 5 months he was based, and it was 5 months from when the time he left Puri to the time he got to Kumbh Mela in January. Roughly 5 months. It was like August, September, October, November, it was like that. So you count 10 days to walk, 10 days maximum to walk from Puri, or 2 weeks to walk from Puri to Mathura. So Lord Chaitanya came to Mathura first, then he toured all the 12 forests of Vrindavan. So he spent 2 months in Mathura and all around Vrindavan. Then when he went to Vrindavan, he arrived in Vrindavan on Kartik Purnima.
He stayed the whole month.
Yeah, well, Chaitanya Charitamrita, Kartik Purnima, after Kartik is Margashirsha, after Margashirsha is Posha month, after Posha month is Magh Mahina. So he arrived, he left somewhere in the beginning of Magh Mahina, the end of Posha month. So he stayed 2 months in Vrindavan, actually. This way, while I explained my article, my article I wrote, he spent 4 months in Vrindavan. He spent 2 months touring, he spent 2 months being in.
Brahman, the Parikram leaders actually.
Yeah, Mathura, he spent some time in Mathura visiting holy places, and they went all around Rajmandal. Then we know he arrived first in Mathura, then he arrived in Vrindavan, Karti. But that Karti means downtown Vrindavan, municipal Vrindavan, Keshi-Ghat. And they celebrate it every year. The temples from Vrindavan, like Ami and Nimai, they have a big parade on that day and have kirtan. And there's all kinds of Bengali kirtans that describe Lord Chaitanya's arrival in Vrindavan on Kartik Purnima. So I presented that he stayed 2 months in Vrindavan. He stayed in Akuraghat, and he came every day to Imitala to Chanchava. But he stayed in Akuraghat. He did Madhukari in Mathura to get food.
So he spent the night in
Akuraghat.
Why there? Why not in Imitala if you feel so comfortable there?
But there's nothing to eat there.
Except Hindi leaves. There was no village or something.
And maybe some esoteric reasons also. But I don't know. I never heard a description of why there. I heard saints like Chandrasekhar Das Babaji, who considered one of the contemporary Siddha saints of Vrindavan. He left this world a few years ago, Chandrasekhar Das Babaji Maharaj. He is a disciple, he comes to mind, Radha Charan. He was living in Ramareti side, the Ramareti area. And he said that Lord Chaitanya was taking darshan going to Mathura to Madhukari, taking darshan every day, Bhuteshwar Mahadev. Bhuteshwar Mahadev is one of the ancient Shiva Lingas of Mathura Mandal, protecting the Mathura region, Bhuteshwar Mahadev, ancient. So he said he would go there to take darshan, do Madhukari from Brahmin houses, because Brahmins all live over that area, along the Yamuna side where Draugadish Mandir is, in that area. They would come to Akuraghat. He had some devotees with him. He had a servant with him, Krishnadas, or I forget who. Balabhadra Bhattacharya. And he had some people with him. He had at least one with him, maybe other people with him. So they did Madhukari in Mathura and stayed in Akuraghat. lonely place. And in those days, Yamuna was flowed right by Kurgat. So Yamuna was there. We went to Imlita, because that's connected to Ras Lila. There's all the other pastime about that, which you know well. So from Radha Kunda in Imlita to Kurgat. We talk about Lord Chaitanya Lila, but in different places. The main thing about Radha Kunda is he discovered it. The Lila is discovery. Radha Kunda Prakat Lila. But when was Radha Kunda manifest? Guys are well educated. There's a commentary on 10th canto, chapter 45 by Jiva Goswami, which he writes in Sanskrit that Krishna killed Aristasura on Chaitra Purnima. And after killing him, there was a conversation with Radharani, and then they formed Radha Kunda and Shyamakunda on a Purnima night, not on Baladastri and Karti. I wrote an article about that also. It was my Gurudev, my Babaji Guru pointed this out to me in 2014 or 15, and I made a lot of publicity about it. Wrote articles about the real appearance there of Radha Kunda. And it got so popular by my preaching, the ISKCON made a GBC resolution to change the calendar date. In 2019, I think, 2019, ISKCON GBC made a resolution, and what the resolution said, our research committee has discovered they couldn't say it was I had an article in Vrindavan Today, online newsletter, Dust of Vrindavan Today. It was published there, and I had an article on my Facebook. I sent a copy to Dinabandhu and all ISKCON GBC and Sannyasi, my argument and presentation. They didn't reply, but they made a resolution to change the appearance day of Lita Sakhi. Lita Sakhi's appearance day is not the day before Radha-Astami. Lita Sakhi's appearance day is Shravan Maya Shukla Ekadasi or something like that. It's 27 days before Radharani's appearance day. This is described by Rupa Goswami and Radha Krishna Ganadash Deepika. So this was the resolution. I also wrote about that. I don't know if they saw my article. I wrote about the real appearance day of Lita Sakhi. But somebody on the GBC told me that my article was because of the Radha Kunda resolution. Privately told me. Because they couldn't publicly admit it. I didn't do it. So Chaitra Purnima means, what's Chaitra Purnima, when is it?
1 month.
1 month, it's April. Oh, okay, Gaur Purnima is, yeah, that's, because right after Falguna Maya is Chaitra Maya. So Monday, tomorrow is Purnima. So 4 weeks from tomorrow. So roughly April 23rd is the appearance day of Radha Kunda. So we're here, bathe at midnight. There's no crowd. There won't be 3 lakhs people either. Be 100 people.
That's what's nice about the truth. It's safer.
Truth is safer, definitely. Yeah, the truth doesn't hurt. Usually say the truth hurts. The truth doesn't hurt. Well, you bathe in Balassi, it's a lie, it hurts. Lies hurt more than truth. The truth hurts temporarily. Lies hurt forever. You gonna be here?
Yeah, I think I leave on the 2nd of May, so I'm still
Okay,
there.
I'll see you
I'm
there.
still there. Just, yeah, that's new information for me actually. So I'm lucky. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a big thing. My Gurudev, I want to remember this. Once I was with Hari Babaji, my Bengali godbrother, and a senior disciple of my Guru Maharaj, Pandit Sri Krishnadas Babaji Maharaj. And we were both sitting with Guru Maharaj, and he said, "Do you know Balalashmi is not the real day, appearance day of Radha Kunda?" I said, well, "Do tell." So he got out the Sanskrit Bhagavatam, and he read us the commentary. And he said, "Now you guys," he said, "you guys should rent an auto rickshaw and get a big silver speaker. The big silver speakers they have when they have weddings and stuff, you know, really, you know, like 1,000 watts, blow out the whole neighborhood. Put 2 speakers on top of the rickshaw, ride all around Radha and all around Brashmanda, and then you guys sit there in the rickshaw and make an announcement. The real appearance day is Chaitanya Purnima." And Hari Charles said, "If we do that, we'll get killed." Because all the Pandits and all the Babajis make a lot of money in Kartik. All the Bengali people come here to do puja. All the Bengali people come here to take bath and Balalashmi. Appearance day Radha.
They will say it's fake news.
Yeah, they'll just hang us, skin us alive, you know. So we said we can't do that. So I did the second best thing I did, social media. I turned to social media and made noise on social media. Thomas Jefferson was a revolutionary guy in America. He said the pen is mightier than the sword. The pen is stronger than the sword. So I typed an article, and it took it came out in 2017 or 16. It took 2 years for it to reach GBC and make a resolution. The official, I don't know what the ISKCON calendar, but it is supposed to be the official ISKCON calendar day of appearance of Radha Kunda is Chaitanya Purnima, which is April 23rd or whatever. Type on your phone. Chaitanya Purnima 2024. Find out what day it is.
But the name of the researcher was not mentioned by the GBC.
No, the research department researched him,
Yeah.
so that's correct. Right?
Yeah,
I
it's
didn't lie.
The Gupta research.
Yeah.
April 23.
What?
April 23rd.
April 23rd.
April 23rd, okay.
April 23rd is the appearance day of Radha Kunda. Be there, don't be square.
Be there, don't be smashed.
Yeah. Be there, don't be smashed. We hope so, I don't know.
It is good to have 2 days also.
Yeah, then that's a crowd, won't it?
Yeah.
That's good.
Krishna.
Any questions? You learned one thing today. You learned one thing.
Definitely.
April 23rd is the bathing
Are you
day.
researching all the other appearance days also? Are there more doubtful cases or?
Most important appearance day is your appearance day. And the next most important appearance day, most important day is your disappearance day. So let's make sure we're prepared for that. That's our life is spent for that. And so our Bhav, Tira Bhav. We disappear here, we want to appear in the spiritual world. Our Bhav, Tira Bhav. The commonality, Tira Bhav means unmanifested, and Our Bhav means manifested. The common feature is manifestation. Bhava means existence, manifestation. So one is, we say appearance and disappearance. But we're never disappear because we're nitya. Bhava is nitya. Nasato vidyate bhavo, Bhagavad Gita. What verse is that? 323 or what? No.
Second chapter.
Second chapter.
Second chapter 10.
6.
10.
Nasato vidyate bhavo. Two 13. No.
216.
216. Nice verse from Gita. 216 Gita. Nasato vidyate bhavo, na bhavo vidyate sata, ubhiyaro vidristo antas, tvaranyas tavadarshi. Tavadarshis, learned people, seers of the truth, have concluded that that which is eternal exists forever, and that which is temporary, that which is not permanent is not eternal. Seers truly concluded, asato, that which there's change for the non-eternal, but for the eternal there's no change. What is eternal never changes. So we're eternal spirit soul. We manifest in this body and unmanifest. So now we're manifested in a material body, but we want to manifest the spiritual body. Like Narada Muni. He gave up his material body and he entered a spiritual body. Eternal soul in an eternal body. Now we're eternal soul in a temporary body. Eternal body is called Siddhanta. The spiritual body, Siddhanta. I'm not turning this on recording. I'm not recording too many things. I gotta get the audio from that. Keep forgetting. Question. Yeah, nice.
Does Radha Kunda manifest every kalpa?
Radha Kunda should recall it.
Like at the end of every Kali Yuga, does Radha Kunda manifest? Or is it just when Chaitanya?
I think it would make sense that Krishna, the question is, does Radha Kunda manifest in every Kali Yuga? That's a pretty tricky question. It appears what we see is that there's a term called lupta. Lupta, the holy place become unmanifest. They become hidden. Because in 5,000 years, Radha Kunda got lost. Even Bajanav made walls around it. Made formal brick walls around Vaishnava Kund, Shamakund, it was called Shamakund. And he didn't make any walls around Radha Kund. So he was prejudiced towards his family. He's a great grandson of Krishna. So Shamakund, he made walls around it, not rectangular, irregular shape. Because Sanjaya Muni said the Pandavas were doing bhajan on the banks of Shamakund in tree form. So that was, when Lord Chaitanya came, the water he saw was inside of that Vaishnava Kund. when they drained, that in 2008 or 9, I was here when they drained out the water of Shamakund and Radha Kunda. They cleaned all the mud. And that time you could see the wall inside the existing present day boundary wall of Shamakund. There's another wall in the center. There's a kund inside the kund. There's underneath the water, there's a wall of Vaishnava Kund, the ancient wall. So that's the kund that Lord Chaitanya discovered. So my understanding is that Lord Chaitanya, when Krishna comes, the Radha Kund and Shamakund will disappear. Because what happens is that times change, politics change. And for example, in Nandagram, there are 56 kunds. Ramesh Baba identified by Shastra 56 different kunds. And of those 56 kunds, like almost 45 were filled in with dirt, and chickpeas were planted there, rice was planted there. And he went in the process, and he discovered 10 different kunds, and he dug them out with a JCB, and he dug out the dirt he bought the farm fields, and dug out the kunds, removed all the dirt, and found the walls. The walls and steps of the kunds were there. So that's just that's in 200 years they became hidden. So this country becomes ruled, different political parties in charge, and then all these Hindu holy places will disappear overnight.
So quickly.
Very quickly. And Shamakund and Radha Kunda will become chickpea fields. So fill with dirt and grow chickpeas there. So I don't believe that I don't see there's any, they can't use logic to prove that Radha Kunda will be there every Kali Yuga. I think they'll disappear and they'll reappear when Krishna appears on this earth planet again, which is every 28 Yuga cycles of Brahma. The 28th Mamantara, when Krishna appears, after Krishna appears, then Mahaprabhu appears.
So how lucky we are.
Yeah, we're pretty lucky.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I have a nice story about when they emptied Radha Kunda.
yeah.
Because I came back to India at that time, and I got to see it empty. Some friends of mine came from Vrindavan, and I came like, oh, it's empty, because I'd seen it before, right? And I'm like, wow, I was really surprised, right? And so I had this memory for a long time, and then just last year I was talking to my god sister. She's from France, and we were talking about when they had emptied it. And I go, yeah, when I came in 2010, I saw it emptied. And she goes, they emptied it in 2009. I saw it empty a year after it already gotten filled in.
Yes, that's physical vision.
So, well, I don't know what, it was like, what? I saw it like in 2010 empty. So it's like very strange for me, this event. I couldn't believe that it
So
was.
you saw it from a different time frame or a different plane of
I don't
vision?
know what happened. It's like, it doesn't make any sense to me. I know when I came here. And then she showed me, I go, I don't believe you. I thought she was messing with me. And then she showed me online, 2009, 2009. I'm like, oh my gosh. And I didn't comment it on at the time. Nobody was talking about
Maybe
it.
you entered a time capsule or
I
something.
don't know what happened, but it was
Time
pretty
is
cool.
relative, you know.
It's like I missed it, and it's like I got to see it anyway out of some mercy or something. It was really
Yeah, I
amazing.
can understand what planet you're from.
I don't really want to know. The mystery's better.
Anyway, you're transcendentally connected.
So, transcendental mercy. And then this guy. Ask him a question. He's later than me.
Okay,
I'm joking, you're supposed to ask.
the gang's all here. Unpaid audience.
Some internet question?
Answer that question. Let's see what the internet has to say. Thank you.
It's from short. Gurudeva, why did Lord Chaitanya not base himself in Vraja and instead based himself in Puri? Does Puri have some special significance in Leelas of Radha Krishna?
What is the question? First asking the question, why did Lord Chaitanya stay in Puri instead of Vrindavan? We already answered that question 45 minutes ago.
His mother.
His mother asked him to stay in Puri so she could get news of him. She was too old to travel to Puri, but she could regularly get news and she could get some prasadam or whatever. Maybe she wanted him to get news, how is his welfare, how is he keeping. The mother always cares about her son. So he stayed, Lord Chaitanya stayed in Jagannath Puri for the benefit of his mother. And the person asking the question why he stayed there, that's one answer. And the other question is asked, is there any Leelas around Krishna in Jagannath Puri? Is that what the question?
Does Lord Chaitanya staying in Jagannath Puri, does that have some significance for Radha Krishna Leelas?
So does Lord Chaitanya staying in Puri have any connection or significance to Radha Krishna Leela? Well, Lord Chaitanya is Krishna and Radha Bhav. So he's Krishna with the color of Radharani, the duty Radha Suvalitam, the duty, he's complexion, effulgence of Radharani and the Mahabhava Radharani. He's in separation, he's experiencing Krishna in separation in the mood of Radharani. So all the Leelas of Lord Chaitanya, all the Leelas of Jagannath, all the Leelas of Lord Chaitanya in Puri are connected to Radha Krishna. Because he's always thinking of Radha Krishna Leela. He sees a sand dune, Chatak Parvat sand dune, and he thinks it's Govardhan Hill. He starts running to embrace the sand dune. And he runs there and collapses. He thinks it's Govardhan. He enters the garden. There's a special Bagisha for Jagannath. It's called Jagannath Bagisha, Jagannath Baba Bagisha. And Lord Chaitanya enters there during Rath Yatra's arrest, and he sees Krishna under every tree. He sees Krishna in Nidhivan. And so when he goes to the ocean, he goes to the ocean to bathe at midnight on Sharad Purnima, and when he goes to the ocean, he sees the ocean as Yamuna, and he sees Krishna dancing in the blue waves of the ocean, look like Krishna dancing, inviting Radharani to rasa dance. So Lord Chaitanya runs and jumps in the ocean to join the rasa dance with Krishna and floats in the ocean. When Lord Chaitanya is dancing Rath Yatra, he feels he's dancing with Radharani in the rasa. He feels that Radharani is dancing with Krishna. So sometimes when Radharani is dancing in rasa dance, she wants to test Krishna to see how much she loves him. So she hides herself, or she stops dancing and wants to see if Krishna will keep dancing or stop dancing. So sometimes Jagannath is riding in the cart, so he stops. So that when Lord Chaitanya is dancing, he said, oh, Krishna's not moving. So then they call it, so King Krachruja brings all kinds of elephants there to push the cart, pull the cart. The cart won't move or pull, can't move the cart. Because no one can move Krishna except love, except Radharani. Radha's love can move him. So they bring all kinds of wrestlers, big wrestlers there. They can't move Jagannath's cart. So Lord Chaitanya, so Krishna's testing Radharani, Radharani's testing Krishna. Because when Lord Radharani's, and Lord Chaitanya's Radha's Bhav. So Lord Chaitanya in Radha's Bhav, he runs behind the cart. He runs behind the hard card. Krishna looks, Jagannath is presented down to Krishna. Oh, where's Radharani? No Radharani. No, I don't move, I don't dance. Lord Jagannath's moving in the cart is his dancing. Radharani's dancing is Lord Chaitanya, and Krishna's dancing on the cart is Jagannath. So then Radharani thinks, oh, he's not moving. He can move him. Okay. So Lord Chaitanya goes behind Jagannath's cart, puts his head there. And as soon as Radharani puts her head on the back of Krishna, Krishna starts dancing. So then Radharani comes to the front and dances. So all the leelas of Lord Chaitanya in Puri are pointing to Radha and Krishna, are absorbed in Radha and Krishna. There's no, the leelas of Radha and Krishna in Puri are all happening in the body and mind of Lord Chaitanya. Because Prabhupada says clearly, Vrindavanam Pritaja Ekapadam Nagachati. Radharani and Krishna don't take one step out of Vrindavan. They're always here. Nityuda is here. It's aprakat and prakat. It's manifest and unmanifest. It's manifest if you have praying. It's unmanifest if you don't have praying. So Radha Krishna Leelas and Vrindavan are all happening in the form of Lord Chaitanya. Lord Chaitanya is teaching us the goal is Radha Krishna Leela. The goal is Manjari Swarup and Radha Krishna Leela. This is the teaching of Lord Chaitanya. Jaya Radha Swami. Any more next question? Next question? When's the last time you were here? You were here about a year ago or so, a couple of years ago.
I haven't been in Braj since 4 years because of the corona madness.
Yeah, I remember seeing you here, right here itself, 4 years ago. Huh? The 4 years ago,
Yeah, I think 5 years ago.
It was 4 years ago, 2019, I had a stroke.
Yeah, Maharaj. Yeah, because your speaking is different.
The speaking is not clear. I couldn't walk or speak for 3 months.
I had to adjust a little bit in the beginning. I thought, what happened?
Yeah, I had a
How long
stroke.
ago, Maharaj?
2019.
2019. Okay, then last time I was before, it must have been 2018 or 17.
Yeah, I think it was 18. It wasn't long ago. I remember
Yeah.
seeing you yesterday.
Yeah, I got these wonderful books from you. You know that, yeah. But you recovered? You were hospitalized?
Yeah, I was hospitalized for 4 days. Couldn't walk or talk for 4 months.
You couldn't walk and talk.
I was writing on it.
But your consciousness was still there.
Yeah, the consciousness is okay.
It must have been a weird experience.
Yeah, it's so weird.
I mean, fortunately, we are not this body.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is
I'm speaking something and walking
but
something.
it is the device through which we can communicate in this world, you know. So at the same time, you have to cherish it and maintain it nicely. And
Yeah, you never know when you're going to lose your ability, you know.
Yeah.
Makes you really humble.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, that's somehow going on.
Yeah. Okay, now I can.
Yeah, that's the
I
reason
start
for
tuning
it.
in now, and I can understand what you say. And begin the first 5,
Yeah,
10 minutes.
it's
It
not
was
very,
difficult.
not very clear.
Hmm.
It's a big improvement, but not very pucka. Any more questions?
Yes,
Okay.
from Italy.
What?
Italian friend.
Italian friends, okay, Italian friends.
Asking how can we please Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu?
How can we what?
How can we please Chaitanya Mahaprabhu?
How do we please Chaitanya Mahaprabhu? become Manjari or Radharani.
Wow, that's right.
Ate Agavivavangikar. Look up that verse. The Lord Chaitanya's personal teaching in Ayurveda chapter 4. Ate Agavivavangikar. Lord Chaitanya, you can please Lord Chaitanya by doing what he says. Ate ATA.
Yes.
Ate Agavivavangikar. Nice breeze. Southern breeze kind of. This is Madhya Brahmana Samvad. Ateva Govi Baba Karyangikar Rachi Dine Chinte Radha Krishna Vihar Siddhade Chinti Kari Tans Nishevan Saki Bhavi Paya Radha Krishna Archaran. Certainly one should accept the mode of the gopis, Gopi Angikar. This is Lord Chaitanya's teaching. Accept the mode of the gopis. And nighttime and daytime, meditate on the pastimes of Radha Krishna. And think of your Siddhaya. Siddhaya Chinti. Chinti means think of your Siddhaya. And do special seva in your Siddhaya. And by this you'll attain Sakhi Bhav and a low seat of Radha Krishna. So you want to please Lord Chaitanya, then do what he says. You want to please anybody, do what they say. So, accept Gopi Bhav, Angikar. Gopi. And they'll chase you with sticks. And Chaitanya Bhagavat, Lord Chaitanya was teaching Sanskrit. And one day he got absorbed in Radha's Bhav, way before sannyasa even. Just before he closed the school, he said, Gopi. And the GBC picked up sticks and chased him down the road. Chased Indra and Mahanidhi and Lord Chaitanya. The students chased all three of us down the road to beat us with sticks. Because we were saying, Gopi. The word, the Bengali word Angikar means accept. Accept Gopi Bhav. There's nowhere in the teaching of Lord Chaitanya he says accept Sakya Bhav, accept Dasya Bhav. He talks about one Bhav, one Sthai Rati. One Sthai Rati is Mother Rati, Mother Bhav. He says meditate around Krishna, not Krishna Balaram. He says accept Gopi Bhav. Yes, Siddhaya as a Gopi, as a Manjari. Dasi Kinkari Radharani. So your Italian friends and all your friends in the whole world should know what is the teaching. Lord Chaitanya's whole philosophy and teaching is summarized in a verse written by Srinath Chakravarti. Look it up. We definitely know it. We know it also. This verse is the Sambandha Avideya Priyojana of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. It's in the Sloka book of Srila Prabhupada. And you look at the folio of Srila Prabhupada, he quoted the verse hundreds of times. Aradhya Bhagavan Brajesha Tanyos Tadama Vrindavanam Ramya Kachirupasana Brajavadu Vargana Vakalpita Srimad Bhagavatam Pramanam Amalam Prema Pumarta Mahan Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu Matamidam Tatarta Napara. Krishna, Nandanandan in Braj, should be worshipped along with Vrindavan. So we should worship Krishna in Vrindavan. How should we worship? What way we should worship? The way of worship is Ramya Upasana. Ramya Upasana Brajavadu. Brajavadu means worship Krishna like the young gopis of Vrindavan. Young married gopis of Vrindavan. And what is the praman? What is the evidence or proof for this worship? Srimad Bhagavatam. And what is the goal of the Bhagavatam? What is the goal of human life? The great goal? Krishna Prem. Whose idea is this? Whose mati? Whose idea is this? Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu Matamidam. Mahaprabhu Matam, M-A-T-A-M, Matam means mati. Mati means conception, idea. The conception, the idea, and not chacha ardra means I don't care for any other idea. Ardra means I have no respect, no care, no concern for any other idea than this. This is Gaudiya Vaishnavism. This is teaching Lord Chaitanya. Worship Nandananda Vrindavan. You see some spiritual missions. They have so many different Ishtadevatas. They have Ramachandra, they have Nasti, they have Jagannath, they have all kinds of Ishtadevatas. But the Lord Chaitanya taught worship Krishna Vrindavan, and the way to worship Krishna Vrindavan is like the gopis worship Krishna. Every tree in Vrindavan says, Radhe Radhe, Shri Radhe. It doesn't say Krishna Balaram. The trees are giving a clear message. Kankam Bole, Shri Radha Radha. Nidhivan me bandar Bole. Nidhivan me bandar. In Nidhivan, the monkeys are chanting Shri Radha. Nidhivan me bandar Bole Shri Radha. Yamuna be Lahari. The waves in the Yamuna are chanting Shri Radha Radha. Kankam Bole, Kankam Bole. Kankam means little pebble, little tiny stone. Vrindavan made Kankam Bole Shri Radha Radha. Every pebble, every stone, every little Vrindavan Patavi Bole. Every leaf, every tree is saying Shri Radha Radha. Vrindavan Patavi Bole. So what do you call this idea of Krishna Balaram? Sorry. You have to go down the road a little bit. Go to Gopal or something. I mean, this is Radha Kunda, so, you know, this is a stacked audience. There's a little prejudice over here. Question is asked, we meditate on Vrindavan Dham. Are we connecting with Apricot Leela? The question is, we're meditating on Vrindavan Dham. Are we connecting with Apricot Leela? It's not a very clear question, first of all. Meditating on Vrindavan Dham. Vrindavan Dham is Apricot and Prakat, and Vrindavan Leela is Apricot and Prakat. So what are you meditating? Basically, meditation in general, as far as sadhana, we're meditating on the Apricot Vrindavan. Because we're meditating Apricot Leela of Krishna, because Krishna's Leela is not visible now. If you're in the level of prema, you're living in, you meditate in Vrindavan, you meditate in Prakat Lila, and you're seeing it because you're in prema. But our object of meditation is Prakat Lila. Go into the enriched is describing Prakat Lila. Bhavana Satsang is describing Prakat Lila. This Lila going on now in the spiritual world. So Prakat, not manifest. 5,000 years ago, Krishna was here, was manifest. Now it's not, it's called Prakat, not manifest. You have prema dristi, you can see the Leela that's going on right now in Vrindavan. There are saints and rishis that live in Vrindavan and can see like that. They have Swarti, they have Vishnu, Rama Krishna. But for sadhakas are meditating Prakat Lila. Is that the question she's asking? She follows up. Another question. Radhe, 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 Radhe. Radhe, Radhe, Jaya Sri Radhe. That's the only thing, the only word that will say was Radhe,
I
Radhe.
like how her name turns off my brain. It's very nice.
Excuse me?
Her name turns off my brain. It's like such a nice sensation.
Radha's name turns on
my
your
brain.
brain.
It's so nice.
What turns off your brain?
Turns it on?
No, it turns it off.
Yeah, she turns off my brain.
Turns off?
Very nice, yeah.
On or off?
Off. Yeah. Radha turns off my brain.
Oh, okay.
Very nice. So Krishna turns it on.
That's good.
So there's benefits in both. Depends on the place.
So you saying Radha Krishna mantra or what?
Huh? I go back and forth.
That's good. Very good. Very nice. Radharani turns off my brain. That's good. I think Radharani is not in the brain. Radharani is in the heart. Radharani turns on your heart. Krishna turns on your brain. That's good. Somebody's got to make things work properly. Radharani makes you go crazy. That's a matter of heart. Hearts are going crazy all the time. So this guy got married. Guy behind
Not
you.
me.
No, the guy behind you. No, not you. I know you're safe. You're free, but
I was hoping you would tell in the future or something. I don't know.
no. The guy behind you went crazy. But it's okay. It's not bad.
Yeah. Just roll with it.
He's in Vrindavan, so he's safe.
Yes. Keep your marriage in Braj, then you have a chance.
Yeah. He has a good chance. I think he has a good chance. His name is Govinda, so he's got a good chance.
What's his wife's name?
Ask him.
Okay, fair enough. That's proper answer.
Okay, question. Yes, sir.
I heard that Lord Nityananda had broken Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's danda.
Yeah,
What's the significance of him breaking his danda, his sannyas?
question is asked, it's described in Chaitanya Bhagavat, when Lord Nityananda was moving, I think, towards Puri or somewhere. Lord Chaitanya was moving towards Puri after he took sannyas. Nityananda was with him, and he got close to Puri, and Lord Nityananda broke his danda in 3 places. So what is the significance of this? So different people have given different explanations of this. So the significance, what I just repeat what I've read and heard from different acharyas. I haven't read anything in Shastra. The 6 Goswamis haven't commented, haven't described anything about this, nor has Baladev Vidyabhushan or Narottam or Vishnu. It's just contemporary acharyas that aren't famous across the board as being Mahajans. Narottam Das Thakur is Mahajan, Baladev Vidyabhushan is Mahajan, Vishnu Chakravarti. They're great acharyas and teachers and gurus, but they don't have the prominence and the prominence in the Gaudiya Sampradaya that these great acharyas I mentioned, like Vrindavan Das Thakur and Krishna Kaviraj. What they said is that Lord Nityananda, because sannyas is the 4th order of Varnashram Dharma. There's the fourth stage of life is called sannyas. Brahmacharya, Grihastha, Vanaprastha, and sannyas. So he broke into 3 to show that Lord Chaitanya is beyond Varnashram. He's not part of Varnashram. And he doesn't, and what he's coming to teach now is Brajabhav, and it has nothing to do with Varnashram Dharma. So this danda he's carrying is Ek Danda, which represents the Advaitin sannyasi. And so he broke into 3 pieces to mean this Varnashram Dharma and this sannyas is not the purpose of Lord Chaitanya's life anymore. He took sannyas for a particular purpose to free people from their offenses, and nowadays many people made offenses, so he took sannyas so that he got free from their offenses by paying obeisance to him. He took sannyas basically to preach Radha Bhakti. But so Nityananda, he broke it down to say this sannyas, there's no more purpose for sannyas because there's Aparad Bhanga. Aparad Bhanga Lila was performed in Kulia. What's it called? Kulia. Now Navadvip's original name. The city is the city of Navadvip. It's called Kulia. I can't say it right. Give it a K. Anyway.
Nadia. Sorry.
No, there's where Sri Maharaj's Mad is. What's that? Bhakti Rakshak Sri Radhe Goswami, Gaudiya Mad. It's in, I can't, it slips my mind right now. It's in part of Navadvip town, outside of Navadvip. It's Kuliagram. Anyway, it's called Aparad Bhanga. Aparad Bhanga. Aparad Bhanga means the place where Lord Chaitanya broke the aparads. He forgave them. He forgave all the offenders. Because many people offended him, they all go to hell for that offense. So he took sannyas because all the students, everybody, they disrespected him and chased him with sticks when he tried to gopi. They were destined to go to hell for making offense to Lord Chaitanya. When he took sannyas, they showed respect to the sannyasi. So they all offered obeisance to him and he forgave them. So Lord Nityananda broke that danda because, there's no more, there's no purpose for sannyas. He took sannyas for a purpose, the purpose was fulfilled. So the preach, you don't need sannyas danda to preach. And to experience Radha Mahabhav, sannyas has nothing to do with it. So that's one explanation I heard. There's another more esoteric explanation, which I don't remember. Sorry.
It's just funny you don't remember it, maybe because it's esoteric. The simple one's usually nicer because you can absorb it and have a resolution, huh?
Yeah, that one stuck in my memory bank.
That's nice.
He's beyond, because now because he himself, when he's in Puri, he recited 4 prayers in front of Jagannath's cart. One prayer was Namo Brahmanya Devaya. One prayer was Naham Vibro Nacha Narapatir, the whole long verse where he says, I'm not a sannyasi. There's a verse, well, look at it first. Yeah, I know the verse, but it's hard for me to say. Naham Nacha Narapatir Vaishu Sudanabharina Chakra. Shiva, Kintu Brajani Club, Paramanda Purnami Tavdir, Gopi Bharti Palakamaya, Dasa. Now we've got, let me see, I know it's there, you can't find it. How can it not be here? Why is she there? Alright. Okay, good. That's fine. See this or something. Yeah, it's here, 408. Okay, you. Yeah, I know that. This book I know by heart probably. Old book, that's a new book. Shrimpadyavali. Navipro Nacha Narapatir Navi Vaishyo Nasudro Dahamvari Nacha Grihapatir No Vanastoya Tirva Kintu Brodhyani Kalaparananda Purnabri Tabdir Govi Bhartu Palakamaya Das Dasa and Dasa. So one reason Lord Nityananda broke Lord Nityananda's danda because he wasn't going to be a sannyasi anymore. So he broke it in 3. So also 3 parts means past, present, and future. In the past, Lord Chaitanya wasn't a sannyasi. In the present, he's not a sannyasi. In the future, he won't be a sannyasi.
Oh, the next time he comes.
Well, in the future of this life, this manifestation. Next day of Brahma, when he comes, they'll be a sannyasi again. Because this prayer, he said every Rath Yatra, in front of the cart, he recited this prayer. He folded his hands. They described Madhya Chapter 13. Where he's going to recite this prayer. So Lord Nityananda didn't want to be a liar.
A liar.
A Jude Bolo. He said, he's saying in front of Jagannath, God, he said, I'm not a Brahmin, I'm not a sannyasi.
So if he has a danda, it's a little hypocritical.
Yeah, that's why he's got danda. So danda sins, sannyasi sins. So he said, he doesn't have Brahmin, so he already gave, when he took sannyas, he gave a Brahmin's right. So he already gave, I'm not a Brahmin, Naham Vipro means I'm not a Vipro, I'm not a Brahmin. Brahmin's right is gone. Well, I said, well, danda. Well, I'm not a sannyasi. What's that danda? Is there a danda?
It's for the monkeys.
For the monkeys.
That's why everyone has a danda now. For the monkeys.
Yeah, girls carry dandas every time. That's all I can say about the danda thing.
That's nice and simple.
Danda. Samaveda Danda. Christian. Danda.
Finish.
Okay. Madhuri?
No, he has question.
Oh, yes, sir.
Maharaj, so let's say, so there must be like a certain stage before maybe one gets into say like preaching or something like that. So if one is not able to control anartha, something like smoking marijuana, something like that. So maybe he shouldn't be, of course, if there is a long way for him or her to go, maybe to yeah. So there should be like how can one prepare oneself for preaching, or if any kind of sort of like
What's the question?
He wants to know how you prepare to preach.
something like that.
If you want to preach Krishna consciousness, how should you prepare yourself?
The question is, if you want to preach Krishna consciousness, how should you prepare yourself? Well, one of the first ways to preach, to prepare yourself, is to take diksha from a guru. Be connected to a proper sampradaya. Be connected to a sampradaya, a bona fide sampradaya, and a proper line of gurus. And you should study systematically the proper shastra. Your guru will tell you. You study Sandarbhas by Jiva Goswami, and you study Gita with commentaries of Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur and Baladevi Vibhushan, and you study the Bhagavatam with the commentaries of Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, and you study the books of Narottam Das Thakur. These will make you a good preacher. That's another tattva of bhakti tattva, because we're preachers of bhakti tattva. Bhakti tattva, all the tattvas are described in the Sandarbhas, based on the Bhagavatam. Sandarbhas are based on the Srimad Bhagavatam. Satsang of Jiva Goswami, and the books of Narottam Das Thakur, and the Gita and Bhagavatam with commentaries of Vishwanath Chakravarti.
After the realization also, like can you just read and quote like to people, or you have to first like realize, like long time sadhana and then speak anything or realize and then like have some
Krishna Shakti Vinitar Pravartan. What is it? It was Kali. There's a verse in Chaitanya Charitamrita. Kali Kalera Dharma Krishna. Kali Kalera Dharma Krishna Nam Sankirtan. Krishna Shakti Vinay Naitar Pravartan. Look at the blue one. Kali Kalera Dharma. Anyway, it says in Kali Yuga, to establish Nam Sankirtan Dharma, you have to have Krishna Shakti. To preach Krishna Bhakti, you have to have the Shakti of Radharani. Krishna Shakti means Ladni Shakti. Ladni Shakti means Bhakti. You want to be a preacher, you have to have Bhakti. You get Bhakti by the grace of Guru. Brahmanda Brahmati Kam Bhagavan Jiva Guru Krishna Prasadi Pai Bhakti Beach. When the Guru gets the Bhakti, Bhakti is a combination of two energies. Bhakti is a combination of Ladni Shakti and Samved Shakti. Samved Shakti means knowledge of Krishna Bhakti Tattva. Nam Tattva, Prema Tattva, Dham Tattva, all different tattvas. So you have to have knowledge of tattvas. We have to have the Ladni Shakti, the Bhakti. Without Bhakti you can't establish. Without the Shakti of Bhakti, you can't establish, you can't be a preacher. You just be a parrot. between of us. You just be a parrot. So it's an empowerment. You have to have prabhav. Prabhav comes from chanting Hari Krishna mantra, from Guru Diksha, by doing humble seva to Guru, Hari Guru and Vaisnava. And to be a preacher, you should spend 5 or 10 years minimum studying and doing bhakti bhajan before you open your mouth. Now that you shiva today and you're on the street tomorrow, call yourself a preacher. Should study at least 10 years.
Is that enough? Is it too short? You can do 15 if you want.
Oh.
Even better.
Yeah.
Krishna will give you the time if you're sincere, so don't worry about 10 years.
To desire to become a preacher is already something. No?
What?
To desire to become a preacher is already quite good.
Yeah,
To desire
a
it,
good point,
you know,
yeah.
and to express it in the Dham, Krishna
Yeah.
will definitely work on him.
Yeah, that's a nice
And
point.
with your push, it will go even faster.
Yeah, our friend Krishnadasji made a nice point. He said this devotee is desiring to be a preacher of Krishna Bhakti, and this whole thing is happening in Brajadam, and this ground is Chintani Bhumi. These trees are called Riksha trees. So surely that desire is a very good desire, first of all, and it's got a lot of surcharge. It gets surcharged and empowered by all these holy, powerful entities around. You're surrounded by these called Riksha trees and this Vrindavan Dham. So something expressed in Vrindavan will come to pass very quickly.
Yeah.
That's why they say when Vrindavan, you have to be careful to watch your desires. Like there's a story, there's a nice story, it's a very old story, you must be knowing it. A man was in Agra, and he heard some preacher came from Vrindavan and was preaching about the glories of Vrindavan. There's a couple of Riksha trees, and the land is Chintamani. And if you go to Vrindavan, you embrace the trees, you roll in the dust of Brajaduli, and you express your desire, it will become fulfilled. So he was in Agra, and this was 500 years ago, so he started walking towards Vrindavan. He's asking people, where's Vrindavan? And they said, they kept giving him directions. He kept getting directions, across the Yamuna, here, go here, go. He kept walking. He went for many days, he went for a couple of days. It took him from Agra was about an hour and a half by car. It took a couple of days. So he got here at nighttime. He said, I wonder if this is Vrindavan. I don't know, I haven't, there's a lot of trees. They said, there's no signs, welcome to Vrindavan. And he was wondering, they said there's a couple of Riksha trees in the ground is Chintamani. So he was tired, and so he just leaning under a tree, and he said, this Vrindavan is called Riksha trees. There's Vrindavan, all your desires will be fulfilled. But I wonder, in forest, this is a heavy, deep forest. In forest, there's tigers. Maybe a tiger will come and eat me. It's very dangerous. He was thinking like that. Maybe a tiger. So just then a tiger came. Because he was thinking about the tiger, and he got eaten. The tiger made it. The moral of the story is, watch your desire. Watch what you're desiring. You're an Indian guy, right? So you go down the street to Ramaraji, you say, wow. Oh, look at those white Russian girls. They're really cute, you know. Maybe it'd be nice to get married one. And then 3 weeks later, getting married to a Russian girl.
Yeah.
And then what happens then? Then you got a tiger on your head. Same fate as the guy that has a tiger. Anyway, Vrindavan is very powerful. But my only word of advice to you is, it's a great desire, it's a very noble desire, very compassionate desire, but you should do your homework. I don't want to go in the hospital and I meet somebody, he says he's a surgeon. I said, you're a surgeon. How do you become a surgeon? Well, he said, I desire to become a surgeon. I said, okay, did you study medicine? No, I didn't study medicine. Did you have a degree? No. What? So you're going to do surgery? Yeah. I said, no thanks. I said, no thanks. So you're going to be a preacher, you're going to deal with people's souls. So you better do your homework first. Really learn, study properly. And then you can be a guru. A preacher means a teacher. Teacher means you have to study and learn well and learn properly. Most people in the world see they're preachers because preacher should be a teacher. But the word teacher has the same letters. The word teacher, take the same letters, you can spell the word cheater. T-E-A-C-H-E-R or C-H-E-A-T-E-R. So your preacher means teacher, but you're a preacher cheater, because you don't know the subject matter. Most of the I see people, they call themselves preachers, they're cheaters. They don't know what they're talking about. So they just make a whole bunch of offenses as they go around. A preacher should be full of wisdom and full of love. These two things are required. If you don't have love and wisdom, a preacher has to have a brain and a heart, both, not only brain. Brain is for Gyan and yoga, but bhakti means heart and brain. Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya described what is the Gaudiya Vaisnava. Vairagya Vidya Nija Bhakti Yoga. Vairagya Vidya Nija Bhakti Yoga. So, Bhakti Yoga, the Lord Chaitanya introduced Bhakti Yoga, and Sarvabhauma described his Bhakti Yoga. Vairagya Vidya Nija Bhakti Yoga. He said that you speak the Lord Chaitanya, Nija Bhakti. Nija means your Bhakti Yoga. Your Bhakti Yoga you teach is full of vairagya and detachment and knowledge. You should be detached and have knowledge. You can only be detached from Maya, from sense gratification, if you have love for Krishna. The first canto of Bhagavatam, it says, Bhakti gets vairagya and knowledge and vairagya. What's that verse? What is it?
Vasudeva Bhagavati
Vasudeva Bhagavati Bhakti Yoga Priyosita Jaya Jaya Sri Radhe Jnana
Yad Ahaitukam. Jnanam cha yad ahaitukam.
Jnana Shadhaitakam. So it says Vasudeva, Bhakti to Vasudeva is detachment and knowledge. So you have Bhakti. Bhakti is the key element. Love for Krishna. But just go around and chant Hare Krishna, chant 60 rounds, and go along Arti. How is that? You want to have prabhav, you have to have love and wisdom. So why be a preacher unless you have love and wisdom? When you get love and wisdom, automatically your cup will overfill. You have 200 ml cup of milk, and you take 2 liter bottle of milk. The milk is going to overflow. You have to fill your heart up with bhakti tattva and love of Krishna and Vaishnava. Then you can preach effectively. Otherwise, you're just a parrot It says that Gaudiya Vaisnava wears his philosophy. His philosophy is called Bhushanam. Bhushan means ornaments. Ornaments, jewelry, Bhushan. Bhushan, Bhushan. Ornamentation. It's a verse from Kapila Muni.
Tikshava Karulika,
Chatikshara Krunika Surida Saradayanam.
Ajata Shatrava Shantaha, Sadhava Sadhu Bhushan.
What is the third?
Ajata Shatrava.
Ajata Shatrava Shanta.
Ajata Shatra Shantava. Sadhanam Sadhabhushanam. He said the ornaments, the decoration of a sadhu are humility, tolerance,
Compassion.
compassion. Compassion means love. These are the bhushan, the earrings, bracelets, necklace. Tiksha, it's Kapila Muni's teaching, third canto of Avatam. Tiksha Kunika, Suridas Sarvadaya. Suridas Sarvadaya. He's a heartly friend. Suridas Sarvadayanam. Sarvadaya means everybody. Sarvadaya. Deya. Surida means, doesn't mean Mitra. Bandhu, Mitra, these are different names for friend. Dost, Bandhu, Mitra, these mean friend. Mitra means friend. Dost means Hindi for friend. And Bandhu means friend. Dinabandhu, friend of the Lord. But Surit means heart, Rid means heart, Sur means good heart. Good-hearted friend, heartly friend. So he said, Surida Sarvadaya, you should be a loving, heartly friend to everyone. That's a high qualification. This is the sadhu, this is the Vaishnava, this is the quote-unquote preacher.
Jai Maharaj, Hari
Sorry. Anything else? Yes. What time is it? What's the time now?
5.7. 5:07.
Yeah, I feel like 5 o'clock. Feels like
9 to 5.
Yeah, I was thinking that also. 9 to 5. So first time was there?
Maharaj, are you happy that your desire that you expressed one time when I was serving Srila Prabhupada at the rooms at Radha Damodara, when you were there, you said to me one time, I like to stay here the rest of my life. And then Gopal Krishna Maharaj, he took you out because you were such a good preacher that he wanted you to preach in Delhi. So what about the expression of your desire at that time in the hub of the spiritual world, as Prabhupada called it?
I was staying Radha
To
Damodara.
stay there eternally with Srila Prabhupada. He took you out to preach.
Yeah.
And then your life, was
Yeah.
you became like
Different.
full-fledged
It was
preacher.
pretty quiet those days.
You were speaking about how to become a preacher, and the pinnacle is actually that Suridam, when you have a heart full of love and compassion, and Krishna wanted you to become like that. So,
I don't know.
Yeah.
Still trying. This notion, we're just trying to get a drop. His love is an ocean. We're trying to get a drop of that. The ocean is in this dust of Vrindavan. Brajaduli, it's called Brajaduli, Brajaraj. We have to take this dust and squeeze it so much that we get water. This is the magic. And take the dust and compress the dust until a drop of water comes out of it. That'll be Radha's friend.
Mhm.
So I wanted to stay here, can mean Radha Damodar or Vrindavan itself. At the time I was very touched. I like that place. There's nothing can replace Sevakund. Sevakund's a special place.
Yeah. Have you been there recently?
You also live there and serve in those rooms also. You were bringing the offering down by bicycle, and I was staying in the rooms, I think so.
Yeah, I've done that service 18 years, bringing it every day with the Raj boat.
Did you ever live there? Did you ever live in the rooms?
No, the last person.
For
that
18
lived
years
there,
you're bringing offering every day?
Yeah, from 92 till 2007 when I couldn't get a visa anymore.
Oh.
On the bicycle.
Yeah, on the
In the
bicycle.
hot season, even. Amazing, you know, but it was an amazing service.
Yeah, nice service.
After
Yeah.
you, Buddhakesh came, and then Janananda, and then Krishna Kishore, and he was the last one.
And this is the last one, then the seer got finished after that.
Yeah, now.
No, you can say it now.
Yeah, now it's 14 days ISKCON and 14 days
Right, the
Jaya
temple.
Madhu Pandit's party.
Oh,
And then also, yeah, it's like that. There was a court case that it was divided between ISKCON and the Radha Damodar temple.
yeah.
And the Radha Damodar temple gave it to the devotees of
That's right.
Jaya Patra. That's the ceremony.
Oh, that's nice.
And yeah, and Krishna Kishore lives now in a Bhajan Kutir under the Ram Mandir at the corner of Damodar Gera and Loy Bazaar.
What's that?
He's still living there, yeah. I
That's
visited
nice.
him,
Oh, I haven't heard
Yeah.
anything about
yeah,
it. Yeah, that was great days.
yeah. Has changed a lot, Radha Damodar. Has become very opulent.
Yeah,
Under the five sons, and Krishna Balaram, he's the good manager.
yeah, he's a smart
He's,
guy.
yeah. There is no Panchatattva installed.
Yeah, it's really a
Amazing.
place
Yeah,
a whole Vaikuntha well or something.
yeah. So much opulence, yeah.
No trees anymore. No trees, they have fake trees. They
Yeah,
have fake trees inside there. Plastic trees.
yeah.
Radha Damodar Mandir, in Prikumar, they have plastic trees. When I was staying there for 3 years, there was a eucalyptus tree and a tamal tree, and real trees were in there by Rupa Goswami Samadhi. Anyway. Jaya Jaya Sri Radhe.